Ladies and gentlemen, the first man to build 21-inch biceps, drug-free.
My friends, I'm making this video because I feel, I'm a days, I laugh at myself. I got too much feeling. I got a number of emails from bodybuilders in their 40s, 50s, and older. And they all are coming down on me because they say I don't inform the older bodybuilders. That what they see on YouTube with these young guys jumping around, and none of them really are in great shape. They don't really know what they're talking about. And I get these kind of, and could you please address the older bodybuilder? Could you please address the bodybuilder that used to train, don't train anymore? Can you please address the bodybuilder that's just starting again in his 50s because his body's a wreck? Could you please address what they should do? What kind of routines are geared to the older guy? Well, let me tell you something, my friend. I always say, and you heard it from me, I've always said that I'm the man, the informer. From 10 to 80, I've gone through all those points, but I must tell you, I cannot relate to a guy that's been off a year or 6 weeks. The longest I've ever been off in my life is when my leg was shattered and I had a thyroid operation. And now if I go at least 8 days or so without doing anything, I feel like a guy coming off drugs. I'm so fixed. Now I go to the gym, I do this like stuff, training, keep the body alive. I don't do anything like anything heavy or so forth and so on, because the body is not prepared for that kind of stuff at my age. The body is prepared for stimulation. A lot of them, my dearest friend Joe Weider suffered horribly as he got older because he used too heavy a weights when he was younger. It began to traumatize his joints. But let me tell you something about training, my friends. If you never have been trained in 10 years, if you've got a pretty nice sized body, it'll begin to trigger as you train. But I want you to keep this in mind. Moderate your training. Forget about all this stuff on YouTube, please. Because as I said, my good friend Jerry Brennan and I, we cry about all. There's so many guys on YouTube that have no more business telling you how to train than about an idiot. They have this time. They have no insight to this. Now, what you should do, my friends, if you never trained before, say you're in your 40s, and your body's just a wreck, and you say you want to come back, you want to start to build, you start feeling guilty. Here's what I want you to do. The guy that has never trained before, I know you go to the gym, you see people huffing and puffing. I want you to do, my friends, one set of each body part for the first week. Just one set. I want you to get your body into a rhythm of motion. I don't want you walking out of that gym out of breath if you never trained before. One set. Now, set usually range no more than, in my range, no more than 12, no less than 8. That's repetitions. Now, I want you to do that when you first come in the gym. Now, this is for the newcomers. One set. Leave the gym, you'll be stimulated, you may be a little achy because you've never done nothing. Then slowly build. Slowly build. Don't get anxiety, because anxiety would kill your drive. Now, the older guys that I get that's been training, they're very upset because there's nothing geared to them. Now, you see, that's a difficult one based on how long they've been training, based on whether they stopped training. Now, the beginners, I told you what the beginner should do. But the older guy, let's say in his 50s or more, try your level best to do no more than one exercise a body part. Don't go out there trying to look like these guys loaded with the juice, because all you're going to do is wear yourself out and defeat your whole purpose. What you want to do, my friends, is you want to slowly reconstruct. Now, if you're pretty well established, you want to build up slower, get bigger slower. And I want you to so don't go in there now being carried away with these young fellas, because you don't have the resilience, you don't have the recuperation, and what's going to happen, my friend? You're not going to help yourself, you're going to hurt yourself. And I want you to remember, very important, get yourself a bottle of enzymes. Make sure there's bromelain in those enzymes, because it helps to break down protein. See, as you get older, you produce less enzymes. You don't digest food as well, and it's not absorbed as well. And I want you to get a nice protein seed you can, and I want you to take 2 of those with each meal. You'll notice a dramatic difference in how you feel when you eat, because it'll help to break down the food so it's more easily assimilated. See, these are all little things, my friends, that will help you to level off. See, because there's no magic, my friends. And when I tell you, and I brag about my experience, I went through all that. See, now right now, I do moderate training, just enough to keep them floating away. But if I go more than 7 days without doing anything, I feel like a guy coming off a drug. Guy's got that's coming off a drug habit or something. I get all anxiety, I can't sleep, because the body's conditioned to being stimulated. And there's no substitute for it. And I know you, my friends, that are just starting again, or you, my friends, that want to get back again, and you see the people that never done nothing but watch TV, and you see their bodies just fall apart. There's no substitute, my friends, for muscle tone. Don't let anybody tell you about their aerobics and all that kind of stuff. That's fine. But then build muscle tone. And muscle tone is what maintains the body, keeps the body working. See, they got all this leg machines running up and down. Hey, fine. Build up your heart. What about the muscles in your chest, your back? That's what holds you together. That's what's keep you younger and look a lot more vigorous than the guys running up and down those treadmills every day. Hey, he knew that. And you look at his body and stuff, man, there's no substitute for muscle tone. None. So what I'm telling you, my friends, the beginner, if he hasn't never done anything before, don't go in the gym and watch all those people, because you won't be doing, you train about a weekend and you quit. Just go in and roll in your head, I'm building up. I'm building up. I'm not tearing down. I'm allowing the body to ingest this new demand on it. And the body, my friends, is so receptive, is so appreciated. The body will do whatever you demand of it if it can. But if you go in and burn yourself out, then what? What do you do then? So here's what I'm telling you, in quick order. The guys in the 50s and just starting the 40s, I told you what to do. And remember, all of you, get yourself a bottle of enzymes. It's so important. They don't talk about those kind of things, because digestion and assimilation is essential for maximizing your results. So now if you got any questions, kick in the questions and we'll try to answer. In any case, I'm here for you. I am the Leroy, the Informer. Check out my website, LeroyCover.com, and you get an education on why Leroy's so adamant in the way he talks, because I've done it. I rode the road, baby. I know the road. To be, now this is the people that know me, and they know what I'm going to say, vast majority never heard of me, but the ones that know me know I'm going to say to be continued.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here.